Alright guys, what's up? So today I'm trying a new sort of video for you guys. So I wanted to make some sort of progress / achievement video, but all I've been doing the past week is Slayer, so there really isn't much to report on. I figured I'd make sort of an informative video since I haven't made one in a while, and I decided to do some sort of quick tips video with information that may be useful to you. Now some of the tips I talk about may not apply to all of you due to things like you not having the right level to do the tip, or you not being able to access the area that I do the tip in, but you still might enjoy it. That being said, if you want to see more of these, please leave a like. So tell you what, if this hits 400 likes in the first 24 hours, I'll make another one by Sunday. Also make sure to comment any tips you want me to put in any other tip videos. If I like the tip, I'll give you credit for it in the video. Also, my CC is really special. Get your ass in there. Also, just a quick note that I did not make these tips up. I did not discover these tips. These tips came from places like the old school Reddit, other YouTube videos, other RuneScape websites. So I got them from there. I just sort of put them into one video like this. Alright guys, last thing. So if I made any mistakes during this video, or I messed up on any tips, or I did something incorrectly in the video, please let me know below so I can maybe make like an annotation saying I did something incorrectly. Just let me know below. Again, these videos are not supposed to stir controversy. They're just to be helpful. But again, if I mess up, please let me know. So this first tip is the quickest way to access the fairy rings. This can be done by using the Carol teleport in your ancient spellbook. It requires 66 magic. You're going to up in a bar in Canifis, and you just want to run west over to where the farming patch is, and that's going to be right next to the fairy ring. Now I put a little timer in there for you guys. I'm not sure how important time is, if XP waste is huge in this. Obviously the differences in time are probably a couple seconds in a lot of these, but I thought that'd be interesting to put up just so you guys can see the timer. So this first one took 21 seconds to get from point A to point B, in this case from wherever I was standing to the fairy ring in Canifis, so 21 seconds. Now the second test I did was with the house teleport, and I have a Carol teleport or Carol portal in my house, which I used. I think I misclicked a little bit right there, so probably took some time off, but I really don't think this would have made that big of a difference. It obviously took a bit longer since there's an extra step with the house teleport, and you can see right here, 21 seconds go by is right there, and I'm still looking for the fairy ring. But in this case, it took around 28 seconds, I believe, 28.19 or 28.19. So 7 seconds slower. Obviously not that huge of a difference, but still sort of interesting just to see. Alright, so second quick tip. The fastest way to get to the charter ships. In this case, you have to use your Khazar teleport in your lunar spellbook, which requires 78 magic. Once you use your Khazar teleport, you're going to run east over to the docks, but you want to use the one below the first one. From there, you're going to see those yellow dots, which means there's charter people there. Once I click on it, boom, timer stops. It took about 16 seconds after using that sort of teleport. However, you can also use the Catherby teleport in your lunar spellbook, which requires 87 magic, so it's some semi-high magic levels that you need for these. And from there, you just want to run straight south over to these docks and go ahead and charter whichever one you want to do. In this case, it took about 0.7 seconds faster, so that's so interesting. Obviously not that big of a difference, but those are the fastest two that I know of. Alright, so the third tip is the fastest way to get to the wilderness obelisks in the wilderness, obviously. This can be done by using the Garok teleport, level 96 teleport in your ancient spellbook, so pretty high magic, using 8 water runes and 2 law runes. From here, you're going to teleport straight to level 44 wilderness, and you're going to be right next to an obelisk, so pretty useful, especially for those who like to do clues or have to do clues a lot. This is a great way to get to those teleports quickly. Okay, so this is sort of an interesting fact more than a tip, but what you can do is sort of like a layover flight situation here when you use charter ships. So let's say you want to get from Port Phat, which is where I am right now, to the shipyard. If you want to go to the shipyard, it would cost 2,600 coins, so obviously a lot. However, if you do sort of like a layover charter ship and you go to Karamja first, you only pay 550 gold for the ship to Karamja. And then once you get to the ship Karamja, you just charter another ship to the shipyard. And this one only costs 100, so you save like 1500 GP doing sort of a layover charter ship like thing. So sort of interesting. I'm not really sure how many things this works with, how many ships this works with. Thought it'd be interesting though and let you guys know. Alright, so this last step is one of my favorites. I did not know about this. I find this so funny. So basically I'm going to show you guys how to get a free teleport from the Shanty Pass to Port Sarim. What you want to do is you want to threaten to kill Shanty. Yeah, you want to threaten to kill him. His guards will put you in the jail in the Shanty Pass. Then you're going to say, I'm not going to give you any money. I'm not going to pay the fine. He'll ask you some questions. Just say, no thanks, you're not having my money. From here, he will teleport you to Port Sarim. And boom, you are in the Port Sarim jail. Or prison, whatever you want to call it. From there, you want to see the door right there. And you just want to pick lock. And for some reason, it took a while for me to pick the lock. I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody. But after 4 or 5 seconds, you should be able to pick the lock and you'll be home free. So yeah, interesting one. I find this one so funny, but if you guys are ever desperate, you have a free Port Sarim teleport. Alright guys, so that's it. The 5 quick tips, quick facts, quick info, whatever you want to call it. It was really fun to put together. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Again, please leave any comments below with any quick tips you want to put in the next video. If you guys like the video, please give it a like, obviously. It'd be amazing. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to follow me. Subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate the support recently. And yeah guys, hope you have a good one. Peace.
79 goalie will take it. Alright, we have our last pack. Here we go. Can we make our squad a little bit better with a rare gold player? 85 plus. Make it happen. No. Obelisks. Okay, so actually not the greatest pack.